Thousands of new electric vehicle chargers are coming to Wisconsin thanks to millions of dollars in federal funding. $14 million in grants is being distributed to 26 businesses around the state to build those new chargers, including here in Madison and across southern Wisconsin. The money comes from the bipartisan infrastructure law passed under the Biden administration.